The deep dive video for this Black Panther DLC has finally been released, and yes, what you are seeing in the background is a very big centerpiece that was teased in this video. Was that just a brand new combo with Captain America and Black Panther? Now we got tons of stuff to actually go on and talk about in this video, and I do just want to let you know that we're not going to be covering any spoilers or anything to do with the live stream, going with the interviews, etc. This is just going to be covering essentially the highlights on what the new information actually is, alongside some theories like what you're seeing in the background with that possible combo. So how do you feel about this DLC so far? Let me know how excited you are for tomorrow. I know a lot of people are really ecstatic, and we saw a really cool shot like this as well of Black Panther, what you're seeing in the background, and this again just looks absolutely incredible. One of the enemies are asleep right now and Black Panther is standing in front of him, but he is not alone, right? So this is where things get really interesting, and again, it's just one of the many things that was shown in this video that has so many people talking. So now let's start off with this whole 9-player character scenario, which of course is a thing now, right? But the biggest thing is what you're seeing in the background. Is that an actual new combo, or is that just a cinematic scene? Now it's really hard to say, but I feel like I've come to the conclusion to where I'm more pushed, unfortunately, to say that it's probably a cinematic scene as opposed to raw gameplay. But again, does that eliminate the fact that it could be an actual move? Again, it's so hard to say. The only reason I'm saying it's a cinematic cutscene is because of the way Iron Man is looking in the background of this particular shot. Now, I do also believe, I mean, it'd be crazy now if they did actually show that, and it wasn't even a feature out when it comes down to multiplayer. So whichever road we go down with this one in particular, either way, this just looks incredible, and if we can do this, it's gonna be even better, right? It looks absolutely insane. It can link to a few new things that were mentioned, because it does say you can supercharge your sprint with instinct. Now, of course, the whole element there would be, can you actually supercharge your sprint right there and team up with Captain America to jump off his shield? If that's a thing, that's going to be very big. Another thing that was confirmed is the fact that there is now 40 outfits for Black Panther. That's a whole lot, because we're not talking reskins, right? We are talking, or recolor should I say, we are talking brand new suits, and again, you'll be able to see this stuff in the background, and that's just a teaser on some of them, and then you do have some that are believed to potentially be on the challenge card. Now, of course, as well, what you see here is ultimately what is going to be the new main menu, where we have all the characters in Wakanda, and we have Black Panther right there. Again, I mean, it really does just take this game to a brand new level on how it visually looks as well. It does look phenomenal. Now, there's a few things, right? A few things that were mentioned is, okay, the challenge card outfits, what you see on screen, so it seems like the white Black Panther skin is going to be on the challenge card. We know the more kind of casual one is as well, but if I'm honest with you, like the other ones, they definitely do seem very interesting. So there's still a solid 40 brand new outfits of the game that aren't just recolors. That alone is really big. Now, getting into the map scenario, again, I do just want to highlight how it looks right now, although we're going to see this stuff tomorrow, but getting this 3D element of the map as well, with the statues as well as you're seeing throughout the map, does look absolutely incredible. Now again, we're not going to go ahead and spoil anything for this with the actual missions that were showcased, but we're just going to be talking about the deep dive video within itself. So overall, the map looks incredible. The potential combo move with Captain America looks even better. And then there was this whole element on, is this the MCU outfit for Black Panther? Now, as far as I'm aware, I do believe that's actually been confirmed now, because we do actually see it in another shot as well, and that just confirms it as well that, hey, that's not the MCU skin. Either way, it does look absolutely phenomenal when you see that transition on, just going through the different outfits in the game, of course. And a big feature was the whole, of course, spear feature. That alone is just insane. This is really taking that whole gameplay aspect to a completely brand new level there. I don't think a lot of people did see coming. Now, the gameplay in general, of course, we did see over the last couple of days as a whole, so we kind of like had an idea on what to expect, what not to expect, etc, etc. But it's really cool to see the way the relationship is going on with Captain America and Black Panther as well. And then, of course, we do see certain elements as well where it just teases even further, like enemies come into the game. But my overall conclusion from this deep dive video is that it's really taken a lot of people by surprise, and majority of us have definitely been taken by surprise in general prior to actually seeing this video. So we were just kind of like building ourselves up for what to expect, but when they went ahead and really dug deep into this stuff, I mean, it just shows the level of detail and like the quality of the DLC as well, and the time and effort that's really been spent on this. This is not your Kate Bishop DLC, it's not your Hawkeye DLC, and again, that stuff was good as well. I'm not going to completely say that was just, you know, flat out boring, but this stuff in general is incredible. Now, I did see an article as well that it technically, in terms of like all the new content coming to the game, does more or less round up to 25 hours worth of new content. So again, all of this stuff is really important to take into account on how much longevity there will be to this game. So of course, if you haven't got Marvel's Avengers downloaded right now, now is a good time to go ahead and begin your download for the game. It's super cheap right now in general, versus the fact that this DLC is free. Like, the fact that this is not a paid DLC just truly shows on how much, you know, I mean, they've said in general anyway before that the DLC content was going to be free, but to actually stick to that on such a big DLC with so much detail and only really solely rely on the marketplace in the game, like not even to sell so much in the game, just really goes to show on where this game stands right now at this moment in time. And when we were talking about yesterday, you know, is this Black Panther enough to save the game? Going on what I've seen in this video, my overall conclusion is absolutely, because yesterday there was the whole element on, well, it technically can save the game, but they need to add content, you know, after this as well, and updates, etc., which I still do stand by. But it's the fact that this DLC is just it's literally an incredible way to draw people back into the game and definitely add that longevity to the game. And a lot of people as well, you know, when it comes down to convincing people to jump on multiplayer in this game and actually have that player base there as well, that's where things get very, very powerful. But guys, leave your thoughts on this stuff in the comment section below. I'll leave a link to the full video in the description below if you want to go ahead and check it out. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.